Hi, welcome to another episode of Shaji's Vlogs. Today I am going to explain the revalidation process, NMC revalidation process. So, you all are aware of that we have to do our renewal revalidation once in every 3 years with NMC. So, most of the people we have also doubt regarding the revalidation, how we can do. It's very difficult, such as like that. Okay, so don't worry, I'm here with you, so we can go to the process together as usual. Here I am going to explain how we can do the before the application, online application. We have to do some documentation, some paperwork is there. So we can do this paperwork first, then only we can move forward for the online application process for the revalidation. So here in the description box, I am providing the link so that you can just click the link in the description box and we can directly get the forms. Okay. So once you downloaded all the forms, and you have to fill it accordingly. Okay. It's a Word format. You can do it yourself in the computer or in the laptop or if in your mobile. Okay. So once you completed all these forms, we need to send it to your line manager or sisters or any concerned person. We have to send this and they have to evaluate and they will update the process in the NMC. Okay, so that is the entire process. So I will explain you. This is once we are filling the application, there is some CPD courses what we done in online. There is 35 hours we need to do the CPD courses. Okay, I will explain detail in the video. So I am going to explain first in this video the forms, what are the paperworks. Okay, so if I am doing the both in one video, it will be too lengthy, so I just want to avoid that. I will do in separate two videos. The first video I will explain the paperworks. Okay, so all the templates and forms you can available in the website as well. So just click over the link in the description box and you can directly download the forms and you can fill accordingly. Okay, once we completed these forms, we have to send it to the line manager as I said before, and after that we have to fill this online application, that is with our NMC account, NMC online account. Okay, so there is specific fee for that as well. So the NMC will send the notification in 60 days notification we will get. The revalidation is coming, we have to renew, like that, so that we can prepare the documents. It's I think that it's documentation is a little bit time it will take. We have to write more things over there. So just to do one thing, just before 3 months or 2 months period is there, you can start the application, you can start the templates filling the forms. Okay, paperwork you can start, that is easy for you. Otherwise we will be in hurry in the last moment, that is not easy for you. So first to do the documentation forms, just to keep it ready for the final steps. Okay, so I am not wasting your time, just to move to the video. If you click the link in the description box, you will be guided this page, NMC's Nursing and Midwifery Council. So here you can see all this guidance as well. So guidance and information and forms and templates. So we have to click here, forms and templates. Here you can see all the forms we have to fill. Okay, that is practice hours log template, CPD log template, practice related feedback log, reflective accounts form, reflective discussion form, confirmation form. Okay, these are the forms we have to fill properly. Okay, so we can go through this. Here also they are providing some examples of completed revalidation forms and templates also they are providing here, so that if you want you can refer that one as well. So this is the practice hours log template. Okay, so you can see here all the guidance they provided over here. Okay, so you can read it thoroughly. Okay, so first is dates. Okay, so date, which date is this one? This one is the we registered with the NMC. When we go to the pin, that date we have to mention over here. Okay, Then name and address of organization. So whichever the organization you are working, you can just put the name and address of organization. Then your work setting. Here this work setting, they provide the examples here. Okay, you can read here. And we are in the hospital setting, so hospital or other secondary care you can put over here work setting. Okay, then your scope of practice. So scope of practice also they are providing here this clinical care. We are in the hospital, so direct clinical care. Okay, then number of hours. The NMC prefer like 450 hours. Okay, please enter your most recent practice first and then any other practice until you reach 450 hours. Okay, so number of hours 450 hours you can mention here. Anyway, we are renewing like once in 3 years, so definitely it grows over 450 hours. Okay, either you can mention 37.5 hours per week, or you can provide 450 hours you can provide here. Okay, then your registration, we are registration also samples they are giving here, so we can we are going to select this registered nurse. You can put it accordingly. Okay, then brief description of your work, what we are doing in the ward, you can just mention the brief description. Assessing the patient, then administer medication, then dressing, whatever is there, you can briefly mention the mention your work. Okay, so you have worked more than one institutions, you can just add the columns or rows also. We can add, how we can add, you can just right click over here and you can just insert columns. Okay, we can delete the columns as well here. Okay, so this is the first form, practice hours log template. Okay, so after that you can just save this form, and kindly make sure that every forms in a single folder. Okay, you can download it in the single folder. Okay, so this is the practice logos template though. So now we can go for the next CPD log template, continuing professional development. Okay, that also guide is here, you can read thoroughly. Okay, so please provide the following information for each learning activity until you reach 35 hours of CPD. Okay, we need to fill these columns, like we can add the columns, we can delete the columns, rows, everything we can have. Okay, so we need 35 hours of CPD, in which 20 hours of face-to-face and 15 hours of online learning. Okay, online learning we can get from this from our ESR. Okay, and also this face to face also we need to upload the certificate as well. So just to make sure that everything is in your hand. Okay, it will be there in your mail, whichever courses you attended face to face, definitely you will get a certificate and it will be there in your mail. Okay, so this CPD you have to provide the dates and method. Please describe the methods you used for the activity. If it is face to face, you can type face to face, or online, whatever is there. Then topics, which topic. Then what you have to do is link to code. So which topic, if for example you are meant for a medication administration CPD, so that is linked to code, practice effectively, preserve safety. Okay, so you can put the code here. So this code means you remember the 4 P's, we always maintaining that one. 4 P's: prioritize people, practice effectively, preserve safety, promote professionalism and trust. So whichever CPD you are doing, that should be correlate with this code. Okay, so whichever is there, you can just type accordingly. Then link it to standards of proficiency. I deleted this column. We can delete the columns as well. Okay, just click over here, right click, then delete. Then they will ask like which needed delete columns. Then number of hours, how much hours, how many hours you attended the CPD. So you can provide here number of participatory hours. Definitely, if we are going for one course, one is learning time and another one is participatory time. So participatory hours you can provide here. Then then again you have to add the columns. You can add the columns here. Insert, then insert below. we will get the columns here. Okay, so like that you can add accordingly until you reach 35 hours of CPD. Okay, so that's it. Everything you, when you are writing the CPD, you have to provide the link to code as well. Okay, that is the CPD log template. Okay, so we can go for the next feedback log template. Okay, guide to completing a feedback log. Examples of sources of feedback, all these things you can read over here, and you might want to think about how your feedback relates to the code and how it would be used in your reflective accounts. So we have to provide the data source of feedback. This what they are asking is you definitely you will get the feedback from a patient, a relative, patient's relative, then sometimes students, sometimes healthcare professionals, whoever it is, you can just maybe it's from your annual appraisal, maybe it from your line manager or senior staffs, whoever it is. Okay, so date you can mention over here, and the source of feedback, where did this feedback come from? Either it's a patient, as I said before. Then type of feedback, sometimes the patient give us a card, right? Thank you card, thanking card, then sometimes they will send a mail, sometimes a verbal, sometimes written, like that. So which kind of feedback just to provide here. Then content of feedback, what was the feedback about and how has it influenced in your practice? Okay, you can mention any incident happening over the 3 years, you can mention at least five we have to fill over here. Okay, that is the feedback log template. Okay, you can put a positive feedback and a negative feedback as well. There is no worries. If it is a negative feedback, how we improved, what we done for improving that incident, like that you can just mention. Okay, there is no matter. If it is negative as well, you can put. Okay, no worries. Okay, this is the feedback log template. So we can go for the next reflective accounts form. You must use this form to record 5 written reflective accounts on your CPD and or practice related feedback and or an event or experience in your practice and how this relate to the code. Reflective account. What was the nature of the CPD activity and or practice related feedback and or event or experience in your practice? Done any CPD activity, or for example we made a drug error. So what is the that related feedback or event or experience in your practice, we can you can mentioned over here. Okay, what did you learn from the CPD activity and or feedback and or event or experience in your practice? What we learn, okay, from that incident, what we learn and whatever the feedback we can provide over here. How did you change or improve your practice as a result? That also you can write accordingly in your in the event. Okay, how is this relevant to the coding? If any drug error it happened, we improved, we go on, we went for this administration of medication training, and how is this relevant to the code? It is patient safety, like preserve safety, then promote professionalism and trust also we can give. Okay, that is the thing. For this reflective accounts form also we have to fill a minimum 5. Okay, so you can copy paste this on the next page, and like a 5 you can keep in your record. Okay, this is the reflective discussion form. You can read all these stuffs over here. Okay, you must use this form to record your reflective discussion with another NMC registered nurse made by 4 nursing associates about your 5 written reflective accounts that previously we mentioned regarding the reflective feedback accounts, like that. So we discussed all these forms to our line manager. So after that we have to fill this discussion form. Okay, to be completed by the nurse. Here we have to write our name and NMC pin. This column completely it will be filled by the senior means our line manager or sisters in the ward. Okay, you can put here. And short summary. I have discussed 5 written reflective accounts with the named nurse, midwife or nursing associate as part of a reflective discussion. I agree to be contacted by the NMC to provide further information if necessary for verification process. So they will sign and they will put the date as well. Okay. So please remember, once you are filling the CPD and staffs, we have to provide the evidence as well. We have to provide the certificate. Definitely when we are attending the courses like on face-to-face learning process, you will get the certificate as well, right? So we have to upload that certificates as well. If we are providing whatever we provide in the CPD section, we need to provide the proof of that training as well. Okay. Confirmation form. You must use this form to record your confirmation to be completed by the nurse, midwife or nursing associate. Here you have to write your name, NMC PIN and date of last renewal or joined the register. Okay. So rest of the things I have received a confirmation form. A line manager who is also an NMC registered nurse, midwife or a nursing associate. Okay, which whoever is we need to tick over here to be completed by the confirmer. This column need to be filled by the means line manager or whoever is concerned. Okay. Then NMC PIN, they have to provide their PIN as well. Then if your confirmation checklist of revalidation requirements, practice hours, continuing professional development, then practice related feedback, written reflective accounts, reflective discussion, everything they have to tick. That also we already filled the forms, right? So then confirm, then signature, then date. This is the confirmation form. Okay. So this is the oral process for the documentation, the paperworks. Hope you all understood. So please like my video if you like it and support me by subscribing my channel. Alright. So that you can get the videos once I uploaded the videos, you can get it easily. Okay. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you once again. Bye.